Hello and welcome to season 3, breaking off a whole new season. We're going to see what's inside.
Wow.
Who
It's going
could
to be
know?
chock full of great guests.
We know that.
And conversations.
One thing we know is that we have got the sickest roster of your favorite guests all coming up. We've got months of news planned, something we haven't done in a long time, if ever. Just getting those guests on the roster so everyone can be hyped about it in advance. And today we are so excited to be here with Marcus of the Introverts. He is returning for the second time, but his third Chestnut interview. Because he was interviewed.
That's right, and we'll be taking a look at that interview from the con as well.
That was a really fun interview because they're both goddamn gorgeous.
That's right. One of the perks of being an introvert on the internet is that you can do interviews and stay at home. You can stay in the club.
You would get kicked out of the club if you went out in the world and did it, and you don't want that.
So yeah, I mean the news is back. We took a 4 months? It was.
Let's just say 3 because some of us say 4.
Yeah, just really an indeterminate amount of time. It's hard to tell with the baby.
Yeah, anything could have happened.
Yeah, we're getting through it. What's up, OG Sean? We got not Hooli in the house. Yeah, Marcus is back.
We let him back, even though he wrecked the green room last time.
They all wrecked the green room.
He threw sandwiches everywhere, and he took out a spray paint and wrote "Stay Home Club" all over the walls. Mr. Pistachio made Mr. Pistachio made us pay for it.
Classic. We kept the Stay Home Club.
We kept
graffiti. Yeah. But we just covered it with a picture, a tapestry of the news team.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we're here. We're going to be doing some guests. We're going to have some interviews. We're doing it every Thursday at 3 p.m. And we're going to do some news.
And there will be a promise of at least some news every week.
Some news.
We used to do a lot of news.
We had so much news.
We used to do like an hour.
We were really good. We were the best.
It was.
And in the bear market.
Some might say it was too much news, but
some did.
Dude, we used to do like 3-hour shows at one
4-hour shows sometimes.
So it was like an
hour.
Wasn't
even like odd. That was like normal.
But look, back then, no one else was doing it. Somebody needed to cover everything. We had to do every single news show for it.
Well, we're still here, and we still have some news. So let's should we do some news now and then bring on Marcus?
Yeah.
Probably.
Especially because we actually did a little switcheroo of the time because we were going to do 4:30, but we have this XLV Charles Evo space, so we decided to move it up a little bit so we could get
interesting
more
stuff.
And we are normally at 3, right?
Normally we'd be at 3. That's right. Today's 4. It's a special day because of all these reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, part of the big news right now is XLV and Rare Evo have merged as an event. We're going to hear a lot more details at this Twitter space, which starts an hour from now, or I guess 50
Charles
minutes
will
from
be
now.
On. And I guess, I'm very curious myself to hear about it.
So as of now, I don't have a position at Rare Evo, but I'm hoping that can change. I'm trying to get in on the official.
Get some Scott Chestnut.
I want to be the for the space. So we gotta get in on that. We're gonna be reaching out to them.
At least in some capacity, like whatever capacity we can.
Put together
What's up, T-Nice? Great to see you.
Hey, T-Nice.
All right. So we don't have a lot of news because the details have not come out
yet. But I do have the fact that there is a 15. Okay, so if you have already bought your ticket for XLV, if you had already bought your ticket for XLV for this year, you will get a free ticket to Rare Evo.
That's a good deal. Those tickets are not the same
exactly.
price.
No, it's true. And if you have a legacy pass, you will get a 15% discount. So a general admission is $200. With the legacy pass discount, you get $30 off. But it's my problem with it is that it's only open until the 13th. Like that discount is only open for like another week or something. So that's just like kind of a bummer because I'm not trying to.
I don't get these high prices for for instance, NFT NYC is coming up this month.
It's like 1,000, right?
So right now you can buy one on sale for $500. It's like $499, and then
what a deal.
Right?
Do they give you free food?
I'm not sure what you get, but it stinks because like for instance, if I go, I'm going to stay with some friends like on the New York Connecticut border, and then take the train there and stuff, just because it'll be easy. But like, I can't ask them to come. You know what I mean? Like, I can't be like, hey,
yeah, right. No,
like what? Like
not
that's
for
crazy.
friends.
No,
yeah. It's a shame.
Well, I hope that
stupid high tech.
I mean,
prices.
you know, I think 200 is semi-reasonable if, you know, since it's for the whole weekend and everything. It's just, I just would hope that wouldn't go up, you know, like as the con grows and grows, I hope it doesn't go up. You know, I still think it's unreasonable, but it's like, I can see it, you know. That's my opinion.
Agree. In other news,
okay, so I want you to show something. So pop up the Discord,
pop it up.
The Discord message with our dear Tyler, and
yes.
Go to the top. Go to this meme that Nudes made.
Yes, the Nudes meme.
So Nudes has now made this his cover image on his X profile. I'm really making an effort to say X now. I'm just trying to stick with it and go. Like, at first I was trying to protest, but then I was just waffling. So let's just accept reality.
Accept it.
So this, I like this, you know, wake up, babe, new Cardano controversy just dropped. Seems like there's a new controversy every single week.
I feel like,
you know, we used to try to stay out of the controversies, but now I feel like we're gonna present them to you. You can do what you will with them. I'll try not to.
There's literally no other news. It's just so we have to change our tactics.
So true. It used to be like so many mints and like So this week's controversy is, of course, Charles and Apes
cat fight.
Pull up the next slide, sir. Next slide. Ape fight.
Okay.
So it all happened when I assume someone kind of maliciously sent Charles this little clip. Like, I think that they kind of wanted to stir stuff, whoever sent Charles this little clip, because it is Congo of the Ape Society, like, saying that he felt let down by the community. And the clip makes it sound like they were leaving Cardano. It turns out that's not the case, but it was just like taken out of context. But Charles had he was saying like, okay, so what did he say? Should I take my ape down? And everyone was like, just, you know, people were mad that Charles was engaging in, you know, people always want him to engage in NFTs, but then Cinnamon Bud said something like, Charles, engage in CNFTs. No, you're doing it wrong. Like, not like that. But, you know, whatever. And then he hopped in some spaces later that night. So he's just trying to be a degen. He's just trying to stir up some stuff with the best of them, I think, you know. But yeah, there's been a whole thing about Ape Society pulling back on one of their tokens and instead going back to Society token because the levy sale, I think it was, didn't do as well as they wanted. So, you know, just some drama with that. And that's been this week's controversy.
Right. Metapixels mint is finished. I can't believe it.
I gotta drink out of this. Yeah. So like back, you know, you can, for whatever pixels you have, you could mint a metapixel, which is like a 3D pixel version of that pixel. And we have a few, and I hope that we get to do something cool with them, because apparently AF of Pixels is, you know, he's still making a game. And
apparently that's what we hear.
And so we're very eager to use them in said game.
We'll see.
But yeah, that mint is fully done now. No more.
Yep. And let's see. Let's pull up the Twitch. So we're back. Marbles is back. The news is back, and Marbles is back.
That's right.
Oh shit!
It's all happening. Yeah, Marbles is back. Now we're still in the. Wait, can I not see this? That's not what we just did. This we
Marbles
just did? Okay,
took about a 2-month break.
Yeah, we're still in the pre marble prize.
Preseason.
Yeah, we're in the preseason, but it's like the warm up.
Yeah.
So we did it last week. It was great. We give out a lot of prizes, but no marbles yet. The marbles that will be given out, as it turns out, will be created by Toast.
Shout out Toast.
The one and only Toast, who is an ever improving and talented 3D modeler, as well as other things. So we haven't seen any of those marbles yet, but we're looking forward to it.
He's the new Marble Meister. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't wait.
That's going to be fun. Somebody pointed out in chat last week that the Toast marbles are now the rarest marbles. More rare than Aeonium Sky marbles.
Because there are none.
Exactly.
That's right. Yeah, but it's not just automatically rare, and it's not automatically rare until someone wants it.
Look,
that's the problem.
Technically, there are fewer of them. Technically, they're rare.
Technically, people will want them because
I want
go
them.
To marbles. Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, I got my wig there. You know, Cap's got his wig.
Beautiful.
We're all wigging it. We're wigging out, and we're gonna do it again this Friday. It's at 9 p.m. now instead of whenever ungodly hour it used to be at the middle of the night, I assume.
Yeah.
But it's 9 p.m. That's Eastern time, 6 p.m. Pacific.
Hells yeah. Be
right,
there.
Little Sappies have announced their price, their mint date, their supply. It's all out. Apparently, people like this. They're going to be spending their money on it. 77 ADA per mint with a supply of 7,777. What do you think, Tyler?
It'll be interesting. I don't have a whitelist, so I don't know if I'll be participating. But I know people have been asking for seals to come on Cardano in one way or another for a while, so it's cool to see, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they're cute. My thing is, I like all the GIFs and images like this that they make, but I kind of think that the actual PFPs looked a little more boring than that, if I remember. Like the actual PFP minting.
So I haven't seen those yet. So I'm not too sure about. I can't speak on that, but
I love.
I do know what you mean. I guess notice that with some other.
Like this.
This is gonna be one of them.
That's what it's okay.
It ain't my thing.
Cute though. I can see why people would want it. Where I haven't always been able to say that.
True.
And I love this watermelon one.
GIFs. I agree with that.
Look at the watermelon one.
Oh yeah,
that's amazing. Cool.
I love that, early 2000s glitter.
Yeah,
that's nice.
That's baller. So the verdict is fancier sappies are sick. Yeah. Some of the other sappies need to step it up.
I mean, they are definitely good at creating community.
Definitely. And that's what it's about, That's
what we've learned.
Big piece of it.
Didn't understand that going in the beginning.
No.
But it makes so much sense. All right, well, that's a little bit of news.
Well, I got
Tyler.
Yeah, I got some quick ones. So we actually had 2 artists from our hometown of Cardano get into the NFT NYC.
Yes, I saw that. Victor War.
And
I voted for that. I can't.
Aeonium Sky.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's who I voted for. You voted against Aeonium Sky.
I didn't see that he had one.
Honestly, I didn't see that Victor had one.
I didn't either.
So it's kind of good that both of them.
Well, we helped. We're all responsible.
Yeah. This is. Mm-hmm. Oh, and actually, the $400 does include a daily lunch, snacks, and drinks. So I guess it does include food.
Something.
Yeah.
Give that up. Yeah.
But yeah, so this is Victor Wars NFT, nice. And then Aeonium Sky.
Ooh, that looks so gorgeous.
He put his name on it. That's a baller move right there.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh my God, so beautiful! I can't believe I didn't even see that.
And of course, the Aeonium Sky, all of the blocks as well. So all 24 blocks very recently were the final one came out. So the full set is out there. Full sets are being built even now. So if you want to build yourself a full set, good luck.
Because you're going to get an amazing airdrop.
There will be an airdrop for full set holders and partial set holders. Whatever that means is to be determined.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah, so there'll be some rewards. So my guess would be at least half or more would be my guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I mean,
that shows you've
no
done
idea.
well.
I feel like that would be fair.
Yeah.
I know also anyone who has a full set going forward, or at least for the next season, you'll be airdropped all the blocks going forward.
The first X number of them or all of them?
So I'm not sure if it's just so like how this was like the first series 1. I don't know if it's just the next series or everything going forward.
Oh, so it would be the full series though.
From last I heard, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Ooh.
Very nice.
We've been scraping hard to keep getting one of these every
one, right?
We have it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So wait, do you guys have a full? Oh, nice. Okay, good.
That's something we've stayed dedicated to through thick and
thin. Like these 4 months that we've been away, the only thing I've been paying. I mean,
I kept minting the blocks.
Yep.
Exactly.
All right, cool. Well, I think we're all set to bring on
everybody
our very special guest.
I'm so glad y'all are here to support your introverts. We can't wait to hear what Marcus has to share.
Well, we're going to start out with some nonsense, as we do.
Yes.
So it's nonsense
as
now. Then we'll have a special guest right after that. So please welcome our special guest for nonsense now, Marcus of the Introverts. Hey,
Marcus in the house.
Hey there. How are you doing, guys?
Doing good.
We're doing great now that a new season of the news is kicking off, and we're sitting here with you.
Yeah, I was just here watching the news.
Yeah.
Well, we have some interesting nonsense for you. I know you have some interesting things to share with us.
Mm-hmm.
So would you rather do some would you rathers first or share your secrets with us?
You start to you guys. So if I understand,
I think
the game.
Your secrets are the better finale.
Yeah, that's a good thing to build up to.
I think this is wise.
So we have them. We've got some good questions for you. So, just cut loose. Just no filter, 100% raw. Let's hear your thoughts.
Mm-hmm. These are real humdingers of questions. Would you rather have to eat one big dog treat per day?
Glad you said treat. I was worried.
Okay.
Plus whatever food you want, or never eat dog food, but you can only eat cereal. So you can eat any kind of cereal. If it's sold as cereal, you can have it. No dog treat.
Option A. I eat a little bit of dog food so I can eat anything I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's obvious, but I think
you can go out and find some real nice dog treats.
Break it up into your food. You
put it in a smoothie.
It's your power proteins to start the day.
A smoothie can hide anything. You'd end up trying a lot of different dog treats and being like, okay, this one's the least nasty.
Yeah, meat flavor.
Mix it up. All right. Good answer.
You passed the
first
passed.
Let's see if you can pass this next one. Would you rather be locked inside a mansion with D Nice or inside an amusement park with a celebrity you dislike?
Of course, in a mansion with D Nice, of course. I'm already locked with D Nice, but not in a mansion. Small apartment.
You don't get to live there. You only get to be there for a little while. Well, who knows? You're locked. You never know.
Stay home club. So it's not a mansion.
That's right. You'd have to leave.
That one's a work in progress. I think I got to do some work on it. It started out asking if you'd rather be locked in an old building.
The focus groups let that one through.
Yeah, it wasn't good. Okay. Would you rather run at 100 miles per hour or fly at 10 miles per hour? So you just sort of have like a walking paced fly.
Walking out 10 miles an hour. That's a good.
Yeah.
I mean, fly. I think fly.
Yeah,
definitely.
10 miles.
You gotta
an
go
hour.
fly, because the running is dangerous. I think, even if you can run at 100 miles per hour, it seems kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just die.
Oh, fly. Someone get this.
A mansion.
What's up, Fabio?
Okay. Would you rather go into a rink and fight Mike Tyson in his prime for 60 seconds or permanently have his voice?
Oh, that's a good question.
Of course, I'm gonna fight him. Of course, truly, you expect that answer from me, so of course I'm gonna get destroyed. But man, I love my voice, so V-Nice likes it too. So I'll probably lose her. If
I know. No, I think you got too much to lose. You gotta take the fight. Marcus V. Tyson.
I mean, it's an upgrade from Wab, right, Huli? Huli wanted me to fight Wab from Sappy Seal, so that's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
so.
You would get more cred for this fight, win or lose. Like, people are gonna be impressed by you, even if you get the floor wiped with you in the Tyson fight.
Which, by the way, you guys know Mike Tyson is actually gonna fight Jake Paul, right?
Is it really?
Yeah, it's gonna happen on Netflix, and it's gonna be live on Netflix. Something.
Holy moly!
Fighting Jake Paul.
I thought he stopped.
Didn't know he was still fighting. Yeah.
No, it's gonna be in Dallas pretty soon. I think it's Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
Whoa!
We live in a simulation, guys.
Literally,
for sure.
No doubt.
You're bringing the news here.
Yeah, that's the news. That's the new kind of news I bring.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Damn, that's breaking news.
Yeah.
So we
you passed the test.
You passed the first section. Yeah. So now we want to hear some of the deep dark secrets that you brought with you.
Dark secret. Oh my God.
Marcus is going to deliver us 2 truths and a lie with a very good Introverts poker face, and we're going to be able to tell.
We will guess the lie, and we'll get it right.
And y'all can guess in chat. Feel free.
Please do.
Oh, people in chat probably know those. So don't deliver because there are people who knows me a lot.
We're gonna hide chat.
Okay, we'll hide chat.
So I can't see chat now. We're just gonna go through this blind.
Or chat, you can be poker face too.
You can obfuscate.
Amazing.
Okay. Yeah, so first one. I've been esports professional player when I was in my teenagers years.
Sounds plausible. Continue.
Yeah.
You are an introvert. Checks out.
Yeah, checks out.
What game did I play? I play Counter-Strike. You know the game Counter-Strike?
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I played professionally for
like he does.
How many years?
Not true now.
Really
5 years.
The way you said he was acting. He was acting.
Remember it, but he was professional at it.
He's trying to play mind games with us on that one for sure.
Was it professional back then? Don't know. Yeah,
okay. Yeah. What else you got?
Okay, so I have a very big collection of Funko Pops.
That's
very plausible.
So plausible.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to get some.
A very large collection. I have.
How many?
How many? More than 50. More than 100. More than 100.
Pretty plausible. So if you open those doors right behind you, are they all just lined up? Is this a big reveal moment?
Open up the doors.
The doors behind you. I just imagine they're all right there. All right. So forget that. What else?
What else? My favorite food in the world, something I like to eat. If I could eat every day, like the dog food you're saying, I would definitely eat that every day, and it's Japanese food. So it's my favorite food, top one in the world.
I mean, that's true. That's a correct answer.
This is what I think.
I think the Funko Pops are the lie.
That's an easy one. the Counter-Strike could be like he could have just played it a lot,
or he could have
and
played a
just
different game.
embellished that it was esports, or a different game.
I want to say the Japanese food thing came out very
insincere.
He didn't have a whole lot of details.
It came out very quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
It took a long time to get the other ones.
Yeah, that's true. Oh man, you did good though, Marcus.
Yeah,
Can you even name a Japanese
yeah.
food?
What's the Japanese food you like?
Japanese food, sushi, sashimi.
So far, so good.
Checks notes.
All right. Well, let's place our votes then. What do you think?
But he would have Funko Pops. Like it's not crazy to think that he would.
I think it's the Funko Pops.
I think it's the Funko Pops too.
I'm gonna go with the Japanese food.
Oh, I'm so excited. What is it?
All right. What's the answer? Where are we at?
Drum roll.
Should I announce if there was any winner?
Oh yeah, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the winner is definitely not Scott Chestnut in summer.
No.
Definitely not you guys. And Tyler, you are right.
Whoa!
You guessed it right.
Tyler
You
was
guessed it right.
Yeah.
Very good,
Tyler.
Tyler.
Analyzed him.
You analyzed the shit out of that statement.
So I played Counter-Strike professionally for years. It was one of the first times that I traveled like the whole country of Brazil playing. I actually went to Dallas and played a tournament in Dallas. Back then it was called a CPL, Cyber Athlete Professional League. Cyber Athlete.
That's how you know it's back in the day.
Yeah, I think the name esports was not that used. They use like Cyber Athlete a lot because of CPL, right? Counter-Strike 1.6. So I used to play since 1.0, the version. Now we are at Counter-Strike 2, right? Which is, but yeah, I have some friends that still play today. I watch them. I'm friends with them. Some of them are rich because of the game, because they kept playing. But most of them are not playing anymore. I'm 36, so usually the players after 30 years, you kind of go downhill. Not only because of your reflex, that but because of just life.
You got better.
You don't have the passion that you had for it.
Also that, but also when you are 17-year-old, 18-year-old, right? It's just the game in your life.
Yeah.
Probably more than 30 years, you have other stuff happening.
Oh, yeah.
You're too distracting.
I know about that.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
So there's also that too. But the reflex is a thing. And then I have a huge Funko Pop collection. I can show you guys some.
So it is real.
This is one of the most valuable one I have.
It's
2-pack.
Oh.
2-pack. Yeah. This one, if you go to eBay or something and try to find original 2-pack, they go for like $500, and I paid like $9 for it.
What?
It's not in the box, right? But yeah.
That's amazing.
So this is a very, very cool one. I have a lot. This one I like a lot too. It's Mr. Miyagi from Karate Kid.
Oh, nice.
And he's holding the stick. I think that he grabs like the fly. There's a scene that, this chopsticks.
It's a different one.
Also have this one from this Jack Nicholson. From The Shining. The Shining.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's intense.
It's because I love how much contrast it is from the cuteness of a Funko Pop holding the axe.
Blood on the face. Yeah.
This one is actually very valuable too, and maybe I'll bring this one to the Caesar Palace because it has to do. So this is Alan from The Hangover.
Oh
yeah,
I got that.
Yeah, there's a scene that he goes to the Caesar Palace and goes to reception and asks, "Hey, guys, I want to ask something. Is this the real Caesar Palace?" So yeah, there's this iconic scenes that So Huli, you need to do a Twitter post with that scene of Rare Evil because we are out of ideas to get the free booth from Rare Evil. This is Alan from Hangover. I have a lot. Also, another one that I like a lot is The Godfather.
Very nice. Clean.
Yeah. So I have a lot. Like I have Mega Man.
Very recognizable.
I have Up the movie, like music. I have Kurt Cobain and Slash and what's the name of the vocalist from the Smiths, the band? I forgot it.
Morrissey.
The
Morrissey.
Yeah, Morrissey. Yeah. I have him too. He's holding a flower. This one's actually pretty cool. This is a new one. It's not like an old one, but yeah.
Wow.
Morrissey and the Smiths. Love the Smiths.
So how many do you think you got? You were
50 to 100.
It is 50 to 100.
Yeah, probably around 50 to 100. I have some are in my office here. Some are stored, but yeah.
They're perfect for a desk of a DJ.
Yeah, that's nice. All right, so
that's it.
Well, all right, we've done quite a lot of nonsense. I want to cap this nonsense with some nonsense we did together in person.
Oh, yes.
Not that long ago.
Okay.
So, and you were wearing the same shirt, so I don't know if you've changed that. Oh, no.
You were wearing
I've changed your shirt too. Well, here we go. Let's take a look. Scott Chestnut reporting almost live from NFT XLV. I've wandered into somebody's home. I feel a little bit like I'm invading. I didn't quite realize where I was. Is this your house, sir?
It's Milo's house, actually. He's over there, but yeah. Milo here.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I hope he doesn't. He doesn't seem to be home.
Yeah, he's around.
He's part of the
he's
stay-at-home club, so he's probably. Oh, wait. There he is. I see him right over there. Okay, well, that's good. Well, I don't want to bother him. I don't want to stay too long. I know he's a little introverted.
Yeah. He needs his own space.
Yeah, he does. So tell us about Milo.
Yeah, so Milo is a mascot of Introverts. And with Milo, we want to push our brand outside of the Web3. And yeah, hopefully he can be famous out there.
Now, how is he going to get out of Web3 if he's an introvert?
Oh, man. That's the question. But you know,
how are any of us going to do that?
Yeah,
Please,
Milo has its own way of doing things. It's going to have comics, animation, some cool illustrations. You're going to see. So follow at Milo Introverts at Twitter, Instagram, and soon TikTok, because we're going to do animations.
All right. That's
Milo's
awesome.
going to be live. Yeah, and alive.
That's sick. Okay, well then let me ask you this. If Milo could get a hold and control of the Las Vegas sphere for a day, what would he do with it?
Oh, he'll probably shut it down. It's too many lights.
Yeah. That's the first one we've got. Let me just turn it all off and go home, right?
Yeah. Or just stay inside by himself,
Dark,
you know,
giant,
chilling.
Yeah.
Make it look like he's in the space.
Yeah. Well, I see there's a little bit of a space invasion going on outside this window here.
Yeah.
I guess that might be why he likes to stay inside if there's aliens roaming and abducting people.
Yeah, there's actually one here.
Oh my God, they're looking in. Milo.
Yeah.
Keep away from the windows, Milo. Okay, awesome. Well, thanks so much for chatting with me. For CNFT News, I'm Scott Chestnut.
Bye, Marcus from Introverts.
All right. Good stuff.
Amazing. Gotta watch those aliens.
I forgot.
Wow, that was great. That was great, guys. I forgot about it.
Me too.
I recognize your clothes, right? Because you're always wearing the same clothes, man. But other than that,
you too, by the way.
It's a brand,
stuff.
baby.
Exactly.
Gotta rock
Great
the
stuff.
brand.
So that's
I
a
love
good
it. Love it.
that's a good bridge to our first guest, and indeed our only guest today on our show, Marcus of the Introverts. Let's welcome. All right, thanks for joining us.
Ta-da! Now
that is great. That is very, very professional. I'm proud of you. Very
Well,
professional.
thank you very much.
We're trying.
Very cool. Very good.
Yeah, well, thanks for joining us on the show. You're out there right now. Introverts has dropped this. What do you call it? The sheet, the one page. That's now.
It's a pitch with our updated roadmap for the year.
Yes,
a really easy way for people to learn about the project. Yeah.
Well, here it is. We'll just do a quick look here. Keys of wisdom. You got brand initiatives. There's fun and utility.
I'm a big fan of a one page.
This is very clean.
A long roadmap.
Tell us about what we're seeing here.
Yeah, so pretty much like everything you need to know about the project is there. Okay, so if anyone asks about Introverts, you have that image in our Discord. You have also in a pinned tweet, and pretty much sums up everything that we're doing. And we divide it in these three big parts, right? Which is, of course, the collections. which we have Introverts and we have the Keys of Wisdom. It's 2 different series of art and NFTs. And then we have the brand initiatives, which is everything that we're doing to expand Introverts brand beyond Web3. Okay. And then we have fun and utility, which is how do we keep our holders and our project attractive for people who wants to join our community, for people who wants to spend time within Introverts. So not only collecting, but also playing with Introverts, getting airdropped achievements, things like that. And also we have a thing called Cosmic Points, which is a point system or off-chain token, you can call it, that you just earn by being verified in our Discord. So pretty easy. You verify in our Discord, you're winning C points, and depending on what Introverts you have, what soul portals you have, you gain more C points each day. So pretty much that's it. And with those C points, you can spend on things, right? You can spend on raffles. You can spend. Our future mints are gonna use your C points to get discounts and other things coming in the future too. And then the last part, which is a new part, is the Introverts Treasury, right? So everything that we're doing as a business, we're gonna put profits in the treasury, right? So community will decide what to do with that treasury. Simple as that. So in a nutshell, our goal this year is to grow our brand and for Introverts to be sustainable for the future, right? So we want to launch this initiative so we can actually have income for the project that don't rely on doing new mints, and we can be sustainable for the future, right? And if we can have profits, right? If we can sustain ourselves, not if, when.
Yeah.
So when we have profits, when we can sustain ourselves, and then with those profits we put in the treasury, and then community. It's kind of a transparent way for showcasing how the business is doing, and then we're going to choose what to do with the treasury. Pretty much.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Definitely
the
need
treasury
to be
angle. That's good.
We need to be thinking like that way, and a more like how can this business keep going instead of like the initial project thing that it always was at first.
Yeah,
like
NFTs,
now we're in a new phase.
These projects, the ones that are sticking around, are using the NFT as like a initial fundraising round kind of a thing to get something else going. Seems to be the new trend, which makes a lot of sense.
Because otherwise, how could you stay?
Yeah. But we still love the idea of collecting NFTs and having fun with NFTs, right?
Yeah.
So, but of course, we need to be sustainable. I think the model of doing new mints to sustain the project is it's not going to work.
Eventually, you're going to run
It's
out.
not good for anyone.
Yeah, you're going to bleed your customers dry eventually.
Yeah.
So I am so excited about this Inner Cosmos game. Like, I love that you'll be able to like change it based on your like using your Introverts and Keys of Wisdom to unlock things.
Yeah,
and bringing it to Steam.
Is
a good move because it exposes you to a whole different audience, and using this
that will
again
be attracted
as
to your
initial,
art,
because you already have your community that are interested. So if you bring it to Steam, you've got some built-in eyes that are going to be on it, which is
for sure
from most new games that come out.
Yeah, when we first thought about that, the idea was to do like an experience for the holders, right? But then we figure out like, why are we going to be limited only to the holders, right? Why can't we make something that everyone who identifies with what we do can relate to? So we're researching a lot last year, and this year we found we kind of dived in this category of games they call it cozy games. Right?
Yeah. I love those.
Okay, and there's this one game that we saw. It's called Unpack, which is basically a very simple game, but it won a lot of prizes, a lot of thousands and thousands of downloads and sales. It's basically a game where you start with a room and you unpack stuff like you're moving from other place, right? And you organize the way you want.
Yeah.
Right. It's a very simple game, but it creates
to me. As soon as you moved in. It took us about a year and a half.
Yeah, it stays there for weeks, right? Just the boxes. Yeah.
Hey, you unpack a few of the rooms immediately.
That's right. You get the important ones.
Yeah, so this game was very inspiring for us, and it opened up like this way of, okay, there's a lot of cozy games, and if you research on it, you're going to see a lot. And those are games usually people play before, they sleep, or they play, to kind of calm down a little bit.
Meditate
And
even.
and yeah, you have this sense of you're creating something, and this something that you're creating is getting better and more beautiful and more organized, and it gives you a sense of happiness and accomplishment.
Aesthetic,
that it's very cool.
balance. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's very interesting. This category game, they have a lot of stuff, right? This is only one game. So the Inner Cosmos is gonna be in this category of game. And think about it. Yeah, so think about it as each of our cosmos, because we have 8 in Introverts, that represents, let's say, passions the introverts have. So art, anime, movies, books, music. But think about it in a way that each of those cosmos is going to be a room, right? So on each of these rooms, you're going to have a representation of the cosmos, right? So let's say the music cosmos is going to be the music studio room, right? So you have a bunch of stuff regarding studio, and you're going to do things inside the room, right? You're going to build your room. So we have this idea of build your collectible, right? So as you build your room, as you create your room, as you make it look better, you kind of have this sense of, wow, I'm evolving, it's getting better. And in this room, and this is just one cosmos, one room, right? You're going to be able to do tasks, and those tasks are going to make you get points or diamonds. Then you can exchange diamonds with more stuff, put more stuff in your room, more cosmetic things, and etc. And what's cool about it, those tasks too, we're going to think on stuff that actually helped you in real life, right? So for example, there's a task that you have to put water in a plant that's in your room, right? For example. So we're going to make sure this task, for example, reminds you to drink water too. So it's not only the plant that needs water.
Nice.
You need water too.
Yeah.
So we're going to tackle some stuff regarding mental health, and so yeah, that's the idea for the game. We have right now we have a game architect working on the way that the game is going to work. So the ideas for the game, just architecture of the game. And we plan to have like concept art and that done by June, July, so we can show just that, like the idea for the game and some concept art in the conferences that we're going, which is very cool. So that's our goal, pretty much, short-term, mid-term. And after that, after we have like the game mechanics, the concept and the art and how it's going to look like, we are going to go and just build a team, a small team, find one developer and probably an artist to work with us. But we have artists in-house that can help too. And then build the game. But for now, the idea is to have concept art and the game architecture and mechanics done by June, July. So so we can showcase people there.
Great.
And this is also a great thing to show. Let's say if we want to get good developers in the game, right? If I just tell the idea to him is one thing, but if I show like mechanics and concept art and exactly how the games will work, it's much easier for me to pitch to get good developers on board.
It shows that it's not going to be a shit show trying to work for you.
You
have your own vision and you already have a plan. Totally.
We hope we can create. They call it a jam, right? So that's called a game jam. So we hope we can create a jam, which is like a jam, JAM. They call it game jam, which game developers got each other like a hackathon, right? So you create the game really fast in a week, and then you have a demo, right? So that's what we want to try to have for the conferences. But I don't expect us to have like a working game, but more like a 1-pager or a 2-pager showcasing the game, concept art for people to see how it's going to look like, and etc. So that's the idea for the Inner Cosmos.
I'm excited already. And I love the name. Inner Cosmos is just perfect for your project and mysterious. So like exciting,
So you've got a lot of stuff coming out. What do you want to highlight from this list? What do you see as real exciting?
I'm about that fashion. I just got to say, I really want to know about that.
Yeah, so I know on our website you can find all this information. Okay, so introverts.art, and you just go to about, and you're gonna see everything: how we were born, what we're doing, our roadmap, everything in the single page, and then you can dive in each of the stuff in the website. Okay, but I think I want to just highlight a couple of things that we are delivering soon. The first thing is that we have a thing in Introverts called achievements, and it's basically we airdrop these achievement NFTs for people who participate on events and also achieve some collector's goals, right? So we're gonna airdrop an achievement called the Diamond Hands achievement, which is only for people who have introverts that never been sold on JPEG Store. I call it the virgin introverts. That's how they call it. So if you hold a virgin, introvert, you're gonna get airdropped this cool achievement NFT, right? And we have done, for example. Yeah, and we have done, for example, for attendance of the NFTLV, they got airdropped an NFT. For people who held like the Halloween special NFTs, we also airdropped to them. For the Christmas NFTs, we airdrop. So we're gonna constantly do that, and this is an airdrop. You don't need to do anything. It's gonna pop into your wallet. So yeah, that's achievements, and we have this one coming pretty soon, probably in next week or something, like 10 days maximum. It's going to be in people's wallets. And so if you hold an introvert that's never been sold, or if it's listed and never been sold, it's a good time to delist, because otherwise it's not in your wallet. You're not going to receive it. I know there's some introverts that has never been sold that are listed for like very high.
Oh, sure.
Yes. Yeah, so, yeah. I announced it today. Yeah. Also, custom ADA handles backgrounds from introverts are coming in 21st of March. Yeah, that's coming too.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, we're gonna make sure it's affordable too. Some are pretty expensive, but I make sure it's very affordable for everyone to have. It's not about getting money with those ADA handles background, right? It's about just spreading the word about introverts. And yeah, in the shop, right? This is something that we plan to deliver this month, and I want to show people some designs, because when we talked about the shop, a lot of people will think about, oh, it's a revamped merch shop or whatever, but it's not that. We're doing a totally different website, a totally different shop that is aimed for people outside of the Web3. So we're going to promote this as if you're creating a brand that has nothing to do with NFTs, okay? And I'm going to pull up some designs just for people to see. And this is an exclusive. Do you have a clip for exclusive? Exclusive.
Ooh, yeah, we need that.
Yeah, we don't have it.
All right, I'll share your screen.
Oh, okay. Let me share it first. Yeah.
Now for the big reveal.
Yeah. So we thought a lot about those designs. We're probably going to launch with between 8 or 10 different designs for shirts and hoodies. Right. We're going to keep it simple. We're going to keep it short, and we're going to focus a lot on the designs of each one of the pieces, right? So this one is a shirt.
That's awesome.
So
that's amazing.
So often alone, very lonely, right? So
I love that combo of fun.
So that's something that introverts identify, right? And it's fun. This specifically has the colors of Introverts brand, but that's not the thing. And here you got like a very minimalistic, often rare, often alone, very lonely. And then on the back, you got it big. Yeah, so this is one design. So you can see how it connects with introverts, right? Definitely. But it has nothing to do with this NFTs. This is not on the NFTs or any of the collections, right? The only thing we're going to have in the shop that we have on the NFTs is the Stay Home Club, that like the Stay Home Club thing. So we're gonna push those to the store. So that's not gonna be merch. That's gonna be part of the new Introvert shop.
Oh, that's amazing. That's a great idea to just put it outside of Web3. because y'all stuff looks so good. Like,
yeah, I mean, thank you for that. And we have a lot of people out there, right, that feels or likes the same stuff that we do, and connects to that concept. And we're gonna be there's some designs are gonna be more serious and some are gonna be more playful, right? I would say this is more playful, in a way. So we have this one too, Free Your Mind. So this is very connected to our Soul Portals collection, right? This is not on the collection of NFTs, but you can say it's heavily inspired by Soul Portals, right? And yeah, so Free Your Mind. And then we have this one, which also is pretty cool. So art is the poetry of visual creation, right?
Oh, I want that one. Oh.
So I think the colors that pop in Introverts is a lot about art. D Nice, she's an artist. So I mean, they each represent some things that we have with the NFTs and what we're all about, but without mentioning them. So you're not gonna see the Introverts PFPs on there or traits. It's not about that. But I think and we did that because we think. We were thinking, what's the best way to connect to this audience that are not into NFTs, right? And then we thought about our brand. Okay, let's say we don't have the NFT collections, right? What would be the designs we would we would deliver to people? So these are the designs, So we spent a lot of time. There's a lot of designs that didn't make the cut and etc. But these are 3 that are definitely going to make the cut and going to be online soon. And yeah,
I think it just makes it so much more special in a way and unique too, because if you are an Introverts holder and you do love Introverts, like you get this sort of inside joke, this secret, like that Free Your Mind one, you relate it to an NFT that you love and hold, the Soul Portals. But also it's like, relatable to other people. And yeah, I love it.
It's super smart too to think about it. Like, what if we didn't have these NFTs? Like separating yourself from it, because
So for the people,
caught up.
for the people who has the NFTs, they are gonna recognize some things, right? They're gonna feel like, oh, that's Introverts, that's D Nice, that's the team doing their stuff. Yeah. And for the people who doesn't know it, like it doesn't matter if you hold it or not, But of course, we're gonna try to give some benefits to the holders of NFTs, like discount coupons and things like that, right? So they get, and that's also in our one pager there that we're gonna give discounts on the shop. So pretty much, if you hold an NFT or specific types of NFTs, you're gonna get discounts or higher discounts depending on what type of NFT you hold too, right? So
and they're also different. There's like definitely just in these 3 designs, there's something for everyone because they're all so different and like each of them bold statements, but like all very, they don't look the same.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. There's going to be about 7 more. So we're going to start with 10 of these designs, and this is going to be spread into t-shirts and hoodies. And we're probably going to do other products too, like pillows and mugs. But for now, for the launch, we're just going to launch with that. And we have also a marketing person that is going to do our ads. So this is very important because it doesn't matter if you launch the shop on Twitter, on Introverts Twitter, or in their Discord. People are going to spread the word. Like, it's not going to sell a lot. Like, we need to invest in ads. So we plan to invest ads like weekly. Most of them is going to be on Meta, but also Google too. But most is going to be on Meta, which is like Instagram and etc. Right? And we're going to try to reach influencers too. So people who that
fashion influencers and
in the niche, right? And maybe send them a care package. I think that's all that you call, right?
Swag bag.
So they can wear it, they can talk about it, and all it takes is one of these guys to wear something and it gets viral.
Be obsessed with it.
That's how it starts.
Yeah. Maybe one day Post Malone is gonna wear one of our shirts. Post Malone is an introvert, right? He's
perfect.
He's said a couple of times. So imagine
if you can get
Post Malone to wear some of those, right?
Find the introverted influencers, and they'll be very happy to get to rep it. Yeah.
Billie Eilish and Post Malone. Yeah, so that's our target there.
You heard it here.
All right. Well, it's looking real good. And when are these live?
We plan to have this live in March. So by the end of the month. So we've been developing this for a long time. We have the designs done. It's a matter of just like now putting the branding finished stuffs on the website. The website is working. Like you can put a product in your cart. You can buy with credit card. So everything is working. We set up a new company for that. So it's a different company only for the shop. So the legal part is done too. So it's like we're starting this new business below Introverts that is going to help, give income for the project, and hopefully we can fill that treasury also with that that I mentioned.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And it can, your existing Introverts community can definitely help this other, and like hope they'll feed each other, everything.
For sure. Yeah. So call your friend, tell your friends, tell your wife, tell your cousins, whatever. This is not NFTs, right? This is so you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be afraid to talk about it.
Exactly.
It's not crypto. It's not NFTs. So yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Definitely share that.
Rad. All right, cool. Well, we're coming towards the end of the show here. What else can we talk about that you've got coming up?
Yeah. So there's one thing that we've been, trying to build for a long time, and it's called Vibe. Okay. And let me show you. Let me share the screen here. Okay. Yeah. So since I'm an app developer, right? That's what I do in IRL. In real life, I have a startup. I've been working in that startup, which is I'm a founder for 7 years now, since 2017. Yeah, we just raised a series now of funding now, which I'm really happy about it. But yeah, so what I've been doing pretty much the last 7 years is building an app. And I always wanted to do something like that within Introverts, right? So we tried to do a bunch of things, but it was not fitting the narrative. First, we tried, let's build apps for other projects. But then projects, the bear market came. Projects don't have any funds. It was not working. And if the project was too big, they're going to do their own thing, right? They have their own developer. So that idea was shelved. And then we got this idea. Okay, so we have a big problem, which is NFTs is perceived very bad from the outside world, right? People from the outside, they see the word NFT, they have a lot of prejudice.
Yeah,
right?
And only because 90% of them are scams.
Yeah. So here on this page, in introverts.art/vibe, and there's a Medium article but the Medium article pretty much has everything that has on this page, right?
Awesome.
So pretty much I talk about the main problem, right? Which is that, but I'm going to read the first part here, right? In a digital world pulsating with innovation, the emergence of NFTs has sparked a renaissance in artistic expression, right? You, Tyler, part of that. Yet, amid the burgeoning NFT marketplaces like OpenSea, Magic Eden, and JPEG Store, a vital element is often lost in the shuffle, the celebration of creativity. So because of the model, right, of those marketplaces, which prioritize volume, prioritize floor prices, right? This doesn't foster and celebrates creativity, right? So with Vibe, we want to place artistry, community, and collectability at its core. And so as the NFT ecosystem grapples with issues of visibility and authenticity, Vibe stands as a beacon of hope, breathing new life into the digital collectibles helm. So it's going to be an app, a web app, and also mobile, that you're going to be able to browse digital collectibles like you're browsing an online museum, or you're just there for the art, for the collectability, and a lot of user interaction. So arts are going to have comments, projects are going to have comments and reviews, so a lot more social, right? Then what you have today is, let's say you want to showcase Tyler NFTs or a collection to someone, you just send JPEG store link, right? That's what most people, or CNFT tools, which is, not for that. So with that, every artist, every project is going to have a page, and all the collection is going to be there. They can talk about the project. They can comment on each art, So here, actually, you have an example of that. I don't think we have it, but here you can see like some holders. This is an Azuki page project, and this can be cross-chain, right? Doesn't need to be Cardano. Doesn't matter the chain. It's about the collectibles and the art, right?
I mean, how amazing to have comments. Like, I would just love to see comments.
We need comments.
Like, it's such an important part of social media, and like, I don't see why it wouldn't be on all of these pictures that we're looking at all the time.
Yeah, and here, like, one of the things too, like when you go to JPEG store page, you basically see the floors, right? So you see the NFTs that people wants to sell for cheap. And you don't see the NFTs. It's hard to find the NFTs that are most valuable that people don't want to sell, right? But that happens because
see, like, the worst of NFTs a lot of times.
Yeah, it's always like that. So even you go Omen, right? Shout out Omen, Victor.
It's the worst, or the least rare, which is often less interesting.
Yeah.
That's it. So if you go to Omen, for example, like amazing art, Victor, Brazilian artist, did the art. He's still cooking. He's going to do a female collection. And if you go to Walmart, you're going to see it's not the best art or the best NFTs in there. So like here you have an example, right? We are showcasing in this image here, like a reel, like a presentation of this is what Azuki art looks like. These are the best. And it's going to change and you just see the best, right?
That's so cool.
So, but the idea is, it's this other way of thinking about it. We don't care about the volume. We care about creativity, community, and art expression, right? And of course, there's going to be a button for you to click and then buy the NFT at one point. But we're not going to do anything of that. We're just going to redirect the user to the marketplace.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the idea. In this whole article, you can see how it's going to look like, our plans, the business model, and things like that. It's a whole thing for another time. But yeah, I wanted to tackle on that. This is something that we're trying to do for a long time, and I think we found a way to do something that I'm proud of. The community will be proud of. You're going to be proud of. The whole community are going to look at this and going to say, "Wow, that's really cool." That's our goal to it. At one point, this can be profitable. This can give, people are going to have like pro tiers and things like that.
Sure.
But we don't expect, it's not the goal for this right now anymore. Like the goal is to just spread the word about introverts and deliver something to the community that can empower projects like us, people like Tyler and other artists and projects out there that are not being seen right now, So yeah, that's
there's no apps that you like want to get lost in this ecosystem right now, and this is something you could just definitely imagine just like scrolling and like.
And you also like mentioning like price and stuff. Like you talk to like anyone in the real world about like, oh, I like these I like these collectibles and stuff. Like you show them like a JPEG store, and it's just like, oh, like they immediately go to money. They immediately
that's it.
Money.
That's
they
it.
wanna. Like
That's
this
it.
is brilliant.
I know,
this is so cool.
But it's of course there's money, right? Of course, I would say high percentage of all this NFT craziness, it's about money.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if we forget that, it's and in Cardano, guys, we are forgetting about it.
Yes.
In other chains, the projects, the top projects, they are about community, fun, cute art, right? Relatable. And people getting together and making it happen, right? IP, etc. In Cardano, everything now is about, utility or, a project. I love Dirtbirds, okay? I love Dirtbirds, but, getting miners or things like that, it's great, But
it doesn't need to be every project doing that.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine you are an artist and then, I need to buy miners for my art to work, or I need to, build like a dApp for my art to work. So we need more projects like that. Not saying the utility projects don't have to be around. They are great, okay?
Of course.
But we need more projects like that. And it seems like in Cardano, we're shifting in another direction. And if we want mass adoption, if we want people, cool people, young people that, are excited about the art, about the communities, it's not going to work. And I
They
say
don't
that
want to have to learn. It just seems even more daunting, like to new people. Like, oh, I don't even know what utility means, and yeah. Totally.
Yeah, it's very hard. Like it becomes a financial investment, and that's it. So the Derpers is a great example because they have everything. They are fun. They have the PFPs. They have game. They like Derpers is perfect. Okay, but I'm saying like I see that as a problem.
Not every artist needs to do everything.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Well, that's it, guys.
Yeah. I'm so you have to.
I'm excited about all this.
Yeah, especially with all of it, but Vibe, let us know, and then you can come on again once things.
We will continue. We will hype that.
Yeah,
everything
you talked about, but.
Yeah. The news is not out there that much anymore. That like we launched about Vibe in a couple of weeks ago, but we still haven't we're gonna launch the Twitter and properly promote like this post. It's gonna have its own Twitter, right? Its own business. So yeah, and we're gonna promote it, and we'll send you guys. Maybe we're gonna be in the news here, not
Definitely.
me, but the news. Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Awesome. All right, cool. Well, this has been a real good time. We had laughs and we learned a lot. So, what else can you want from a new show?
And if you want to take Marcus out on the town, do not take him to get Japanese food.
Yeah, no Japanese.
But you could go buy him a Funko Pop, and he may already have it. But
you
would like it.
Please do. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna
let's head over to the.
Yeah, that's right.
Everybody head over to the Charles Rare Evo XLV space.
Right.
Let's find out what's poppin'.
Yeah, we're going straight over there after this. But we're gonna do our outro. So we'll be I guess we'd say we'll be here next week. We're here. We're gonna be here every week at 3 p.m.
With Unpopular L next week and find out what controversies are popping off. Have our first talk with him.
Yeah,
we didn't even meet him at XLV, so
maybe in passing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this week, success, and for the CNFT News, I'm Scott Chestnut.
I'm Summer Horsegrave.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Marcus. Stay Home Club. Introverts.
Yes,
Bye.
We'll see you next week.